hear from him. You know, with this allegedly the Mueller investigation coming to a close, it's all very concerning to me because there are angles that I think still exist concerning foreign banks that Mueller's team was taking to the Supreme Court to get access to records. That might have been passed off to somebody else, but that hadn't been completed. There are other people that I think are pertinent to the meeting at Trump Tower with the Russian agents that would need to be interviewed, and whether they have been privately or not is another issue. It seems like possibly Barr has put an end to the Mueller investigation, and I think Barr was sought out by Trump, probably with the Federalists, to find somebody who would do his bidding, and I'm afraid he will give us very little insight into the report, and we will have to subpoena Mueller and/or the report.
That is a big allegation. One of your Judiciary Committee colleagues shares that view with you, Sheila Jackson Lee, questioning the timing here with the Attorney General, Bill Barr, recently just coming into that position, and now the knowledge that DOJ is expecting to announce as early as next week that they've gotten the Mueller report. Do you have evidence to back that up, that Bill Barr, as you say, you believe is ending the Mueller investigation before it's fully been exhausted?
Well, there are just parts of the Mueller investigation that apparently have not been completed, and it does seem more than a coincidence as soon as he comes in that the investigation is going to be ended and Mr. Rosenstein's going to resign the following month. Unless you're Judy Holliday and you were born yesterday, you can put together the dots. And the fact is, Trump, and you can see it when he's saying it's up to the Attorney General. He's a tremendous man. He's a tremendous person. Nancy Pelosi's daughter said when she saw her expression toward Trump when she gave him the
I got to ask you though,
just
because I want to zero in on this. I want to zero in on this, Congressman, because it's really important. So you were saying that you just feel like it's too much more of a coincidence and that there's parts that need to be wrapped up. But Robert Mueller, as he has already done and can continue to do, and actually we saw boxes of documents going out to other prosecutors this week, an indication that perhaps things are being spun off into other probes, things that may be outside of his mandate but still need to be investigated. Might he just be handing off some of that unfinished business as you see it?
Well, I'm sure he's doing that. Robert Mueller's not going to leave anything undone. I suspect Judge Jackson, or the relevant judge, federal judge over the grand jury in which he's been operating, has or the grand jury has much of what Mueller would like to see the public know. I don't think he's going to allow Barr to put a quietus on his work of the last 2 years, which I'm sure he sees as relevant to democracy and the rule of law in our country, and to have that shut out from the Congress, which might need it to look into high crimes and misdemeanors and/or other offenses and knowledge of what the president's activities are, that he will allow that to be the thumb put on it, in essence, by Trump, because Barr's acting at Trump's behest. Trump looked for somebody who wouldn't be like Jeff Sessions, and he could do what he wanted to do, which is to shut down the Mueller investigation. And I'm sure he put the word out to the Federalist or somebody to find a guy that can do it, and they brought him the man. That's Bill Barr. We are in a serious situation with congressional constitutional crisis with what I expect to be a very limited disclosure of Mueller's important revelations and important information.
Well, so to that point, I do just want to make clear, this is you speculating about the timing here. We're not hearing specific evidence coming from you, but you do have this concern that when the report is in Bill Barr's hands,